Are we on the brink of full disclosure about visitors from outer space?
Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Hey guys, welcome to Legend Cast. I am Legendary Leo. Let's let the legend grow. I have to talk about something that has left my mind blown open for the past week now. An astrophysicist who consulted on the UFO programs confirmed that the government possessed materials of off-world vehicles. My mind is blown open. So this is coming shortly after the Navy confirmed, yes, the United States Navy, an official government branch, confirmed that the 3 famous UFO videos that everyone should have seen by now are in fact real. They're real. They call it something like aerial phenomenons, but now with this new information, we know it's not a phenomenon. It's some sort of vehicle not from this earth. Let's look at the story first. This guy, his name is Eric Davis. He's an astrophysicist who, as I said, consulted with the Pentagon on the original UFO program. He's now working as an aerospace defense contractor for a company called Aerospace Corporation. So let's take a look at this article. It's from Popular Mechanics. It's a well-respected news website. They also obviously have a magazine. Pentagon has off-world vehicles not made from this earth. Bombshell, the government's once clandestine UFO program will reveal findings of unexplained materials and crashes. Here are a couple screenshots of what I was talking about, of the famous videos that you should have seen by now. If you haven't, we can take a look at that right now. So I've been scouring the internet trying to find the best clips that I can show you to give you a sense of these things, but the best one I can come up with is the one is actually on the History Channel's YouTube channel. So before we watch this, I know that yes, I want to click away, ancient aliens, blah, blah, blah. Listen, let's just assume this is real, okay? United States Navy confirmed it. Video proves it. Credible aerospace engineers are telling us that yes, they do exist. I know we got a lot going on in the world right now, coronavirus and all that nonsense, but come to this level. Let's look at this video and see. Tell me what you think.
We have a video. I'd like you to see it. Without telling you anything about it, I'm going to be curious your thoughts, and you can tell me what you see.
These 3 UFO videos were released by the Pentagon. The one on the left has already been identified as the 2004 incident involving David Fravor. The source of the other 2 had remained a mystery.
Until
this video has come to be known as Go Fast and shows an object speeding just above the water. The other is known as Gimbal.
The sensor is on a gimbal underneath the...
So, okay, look, you could say that potentially this is stuff from Russia. This is China. This is another country's technology that we just don't fully understand, or it's the United States government that they have technology we don't understand. This footage is from the United States government. So this is them saying, yeah, it's real. It doesn't show enough information for us to consider it classified. So what do you consider it to be classified if you see these vehicles? Okay, let's keep watching.
The aircraft, and it can rotate to maintain a track.
They're all going against the wind. My gosh. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
A fleet.
My gosh.
Never forget those voices.
You know those
I know
voices?
those guys, yeah.
It's a breakthrough in the investigation. For the first time, a pilot has confirmed that the 2 unidentified videos, Gimbal and Go Fast, were taken by Navy jets from the Theodore Roosevelt.
We're getting ready for our deployment, so we do workups along the eastern seaboard, and these objects kind of came with us.
Lieutenant Graves says both Gimbal and Go Fast were filmed within weeks of each other, over the Atlantic off Jacksonville, Florida. And as Lieutenant Graves' squadron was preparing to deploy to the Middle East, they were seeing so many mysterious objects. They started sharing the videos when they got back on ship.
They're also very excited about what happened, and then they were heading down to watch the full video in its entirety.
There's parts of this video that we can talk about that aren't here. Let's walk through that.
So this object was significantly larger than the ones we're used to seeing.
Lieutenant Graves.
Significantly larger than the ones we're used to seeing. Come on. So, okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Let's go back to Eric Davis.
One astrophysicist who has worked for the Pentagon's UFO program since 2007 told the New York Times that he gave a classified briefing to a Defense Department agency about retrievals from, quote, off-world vehicles not made on this Earth.
We're going to jump down to the bottom. Most of it's just kind of telling you the background of the UAV, Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force, and it talks about in June, a Senate committee report authorized appropriations for 2021 for this task force. Senator Marco Rubio is on that intelligence committee, and they want to make sure it's not the Chinese, Russia, or some other adversary that's making some sort of technological leap. Well, I tell you now, they are making a technological leap. I think this is extremely important. I know that we got a lot going on in the world right now, but this is reality-shattering information here. Again, not all of it is new. The most recent information is, as I said, was from the Senate committee, where Eric Davis said to everyone that yes, we have materials from off-world vehicles not made on this Earth. That, coupled with the Navy confirming that these videos are in fact real, tells us everything that we need to know. Yes, there are intelligent creatures in the universe other than us, if we consider ourselves intelligent. I don't know. That's debatable. But there are intelligent creatures here on this planet flying around. You have to now assume that some of what has been released to the public as far as UFOs and aliens, and I don't know about abductions, that seems a little far-fetched. They'd really, if they are here, they don't seem very interested in us, but I could be wrong. This is just mind-blowing. I can't wrap my head around everything I'm seeing here, so let's keep going a little bit on this video.
And then behind those,
so here he's describing what he initially saw.
See here, and not the world's greatest drawer, but
That's okay.
as you can see here, it almost looks like a gyroscope, right? The way it moves, the points coming out of the top and the bottom of what appears to be a disc, or at least a central mass on the object. So these objects were proceeding in one direction. The five, at some point, basically just turned themselves around with some type of radius of turn as a unit, and started flying in that direction. At this time is pretty much where you see this video, where these are now out of the picture, and it's just this guy that's stationary.
Is that why they refer to them as there's a whole fleet of them?
Yep.
Okay.
So there wasn't a whole fleet of these, there was just all these little guys. And then there was the one object which we had never seen before, which was significantly larger.
Lieutenant Graves says the way the larger craft suddenly rotates at 90 degrees is unlike anything he had ever seen.
It's against the laws of physics.
It's just basic airplane physics. When your wings are underneath you,
Thank you.
You're flying along, you have 100% of your lift. And if you turn yourself all the way like this, kind of knife blading, you have none of the lift that your wings would provide you. So the fact that he would just get himself on his wingtip with no turn by staying at the exact same point isn't how aircraft work.
Isn't how an aircraft works. Think about that. So these things, intelligent creatures on this planet, moving around, doing stuff. Who knows what they're doing? Probing, whatever. I'm not going to demean it. Let's not demean it. These intelligent creatures are here on this planet, and their vehicles, which we understand as vehicles thanks to Eric Davis, who, an accredited astrophysicist, confirmed to the Senate committee, as mentioned, we know their vehicles, they move against our very understanding of physics. They don't use lift, right? There's the famous Tic Tac video, which is another UFO that's pretty popular. I'll put the link in the description down below. But it turns at a 90-degree angle. You're traveling 100 miles an hour, and you turn at a 90-degree angle. The inhabitants of that vehicle are going to be slammed up against the wall. Inertia is a property of matter.
Inertia is a property of matter.
I think it's important. I think it's important for everyone to see this and for everyone to kind of do their research and look through these things. The Navy did confirm it. The Department of Defense has authorized the release of 3 unclassified Navy videos that were taken in 2004 and the other 2 in 2015. So Eric Davis says UFOs are a real phenomenon. They are artificial objects under intelligent control. They're definitely the craft of a supremely advanced technology, says physicist Eric Davis, who a researcher of light speed travel. Davis, a research physicist at the Institute of Advanced Studies in Austin, studies propulsion physics, which he hopes to one day allow humans to travel easily and quickly through our galactic neighborhood. He's aware of the public perception, mostly of the skeptics and the debunkers, that no legitimate scientist would ever touch the subject of UFO, and that is so crazy. They're wrong, naive, stubborn, narrow-minded, afraid, and fearful. It's a dirty word and a forbidden topic. Science is about an open-minded inquiry. Scientists need to get back to using the scientific method to study things that are unknown and unusual, and the UFO subject is one of them. There are scientists who are aware of evidence and observational data that is not refutable and is absolutely corroborated using forensic techniques and methodology, but they won't come out and publicize because they fear it. Not the subject, they fear backlash from professional colleagues. The impact on their career might be detrimental, and they'd get bad publicity. This is not acceptable. Funded line of research, the National Science Foundation does not accept UFOs as scientific for study. That makes sense why most scientists won't talk about it. They won't talk about it because there's a stigma. They won't talk about it because they're scared that their careers will be ruined. But you have to admit that if these videos are real, and the Navy confirms it, United States Navy confirms it, then we should be studying this not only as a military, it might be Russia, it might be China, it's technology we don't understand, but it's doing things that we cannot explain. The math does not add up, and the physics does not add up, how they're able to do these things. So yes, my mind is blown, and I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop talking about it. My wife wants me to shut up about it, but I can't because I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Why are they here? Are they here to get some sort of resource that allows them to travel in these ways? And if so, what if they deplete all of that? And we never are able to get to their level because they took it all. What if there's a finite resource that they're taking and we have no idea it's valuable because we can't study it because it's not a military thing? I don't know. I don't have the answer. Maybe you guys do. Leave a comment below. Tell me, how can we proceed as an advanced civilization if we can't even get past over social stigmas to look at something and say, oh my God. Imagine we come across an island that has primitive people. They have sticks and they have stones, and that's as much as they have, and a helicopter flies by. Do they go, that's God? They throw a spear at it. They try to take it down. What happens if they do? Should we go and get the helicopter back? Or is it so far advanced that they're not going to do anything with it? Leave it alone. Why do you think? Let's assume that these things are real. Let's assume that we have material from it. Please leave a comment below. Let me know why do you think that they're not coming to retrieve it? Obviously, they can take what they want. Why do you think? And please tell me, what would it take, you think, for scientists to start opening up about this, to get past the stigma? My mind is blown. Guys, I gotta leave it at that. My name is Legendary Leo. This has been the Legend Cast. Please subscribe, like, do all that cool stuff. I will be posting a new Legend Cast every Monday, as well as 2 other shows a week. Game Lore on Wednesdays and Nostalgic on Fridays. So please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We're almost there.